everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Cold, icy, and snowy weather can make takeoff and landing difficult. Thankfully, the de-icing process for aircraft has been nearly perfected to keep planes and their passengers safe in the worst conditions. In this feature, we'll talk about the preventative measures to keep runways and aircraft from being affected or halted by frigid weather. In freezing temperatures or a snowstorm, a jet must be de-iced minutes before takeoff. The plane is normally positioned on the tarmac between de-icing trucks. Crew members and cherry pickers are elevated to reach all parts of the aircraft. The solution sprayed through the de-icing guns typically includes glycol, along with other ingredients like thickening agents. Some solutions are sprayed on hot in order to melt any ice or snow that's already stuck to the windshield, wings, and other equipment. Without de-icing, takeoff could be difficult or even deadly. Snow, ice, and frost change the shape of the wing and tail of the aircraft and their ability to generate lift. When it comes to landing, ice and snow can also make the tarmac extremely slippery.
20. 10.
A plane that needs to brake suddenly may find itself overshooting the runway. Some airports use a de-icing agent on the runway itself. When sprayed on the tarmac, potassium formate depresses the freezing point of water to as much as minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, keeping the runway clear of ice. Potassium formate is versatile. It can be used both before the snowstorm to prep a dry runway or after a snowfall event. Here at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, crews must keep nearly 28 million square feet of pavement safe for airport operations. A fleet of 150 pieces of snow and ice removal equipment moves snow as efficiently as possible. Denver often experiences 60 inches of snow yearly, more than 2 times the national average. That's so much snow that even when crews blow or push it off the runway, the resulting mounds are too large for planes to maneuver around safely. That's why crews are also tasked with melting the snow, since keeping it in piles is not feasible. On the worst of weather days, 600 tons of snow can be melted per hour, and this runway can be cleaned of the white stuff, on average, in just 15 minutes. Air Force bases and military aircraft use similar methods of snow removal and de-icing. In war and peacetime, having planes cleaned and ready to go is important in all conditions, but especially in strategic Arctic countries, like our ally, Sweden. This F-16 Fighting Falcon got de-iced on the tarmac in 2018. It takes just a few minutes for the entire body of the jet to be washed down by the solution. The machines focus on the tail, where buildup can prevent a proper takeoff, the wings, and the pilot's cockpit, as visibility is crucial to the success of the flight. Larger planes take longer to de-ice. This B-52, sitting in below freezing temperatures on the tarmac in North Dakota, has a two-step process to get clean. First, Air Force crews blow hot air to break up anything sitting on the wings or tail. Next, a glycol solution is administered as a coat to prevent ice from forming in the minutes between taxi and takeoff.
Normally we'll put a heater upstairs in the cockpit while we're doing our pre-flights or right before crew shows, just so we can heat the cockpit up to melt some of the frost and the snow.
Speaking of larger planes, the stratotankers you see here are also time-consuming and rather difficult to de-ice and de-snow after a big storm. Crews use something that looks like a snowblower to blow snow off the massive wings, which span 131 feet across. Snow is also removed off the top of the plane. It is time-consuming to clear frozen elements off of the largest of planes, which is why during blizzards, when several inches is expected, they're moved into available airport hangars. Here in Sioux City, Iowa, Air National Guard crew chiefs from the Iowa Air National Guard's 185th Air Refueling Wing use a pushback truck to move a U.S. Air Force KC-135 into the main hangar on a very wet and snowy day in January 2021. Of course, there are certain places on Earth where snow removal is nearly impossible, such as the Arctic and Antarctica. These environments are still essential for aircraft to safely fly in and out. In particular, the Arctic has become a strategic environment for the Pentagon and its allies in recent years due to increasing levels of military and economic activity from Russia and China in the region. That's according to the Army's Arctic Strategy document released in 2021. But these cold locations also pose problems for landing and takeoff. Here at the Phoenix Airfield in Antarctica, an incoming plane is literally landing on snow. The jet avoids slipping when it touches down because the airfield was expertly engineered. The novel runway design and construction took more than 16 continuous months to complete and was designed using a compaction technique to modify the deep snow using heavy rollers weighing up to 160,000 pounds. Those rollers are able to change the snow's strength properties from their natural state, creating a denser, higher-strength snow foundation that's 32 inches deep and can withstand the impact of a C-17 landing. In this particular case, the Phoenix landing strip was designed to withstand approximately 60 wheeled flights a year. Where a compacted runway is not possible, some large planes touch down with the help of skis, like this Lockheed LC-130. It's a variant of the C-130 Hercules and is outfitted with skis, specifically for use in snowy locales. 10 of these aircraft are currently in service with the 109th Airlift Wing of the New York Air National Guard. Perhaps not a comfortable temperature, but it does provide a critical training location for recruits who want to learn more about cold weather operations in the Arctic and Antarctic. Training here prepares them for the global air transportation of equipment and supplies during times of war and peacetime. In addition, the 109th Wing performs scientific missions, which involve transporting scientists to Antarctica in specially designed ski-outfitted aircraft. Snowmobiles are often loaded into the bellies of C-130s and other planes, so that scientists, soldiers, and other personnel can easily maneuver to their desired location as soon as the plane lands. Arctic exercises like this one involving the U.S. Army Green Berets take place every few years. With mission names such as Jack Frost and Brim Frost, they are most often conducted in Alaska and prepare U.S. fighters for wartime or emergency operations in the coldest of environments. To reflect their natural surroundings in colder climates prone to snow, soldiers wear military fatigues that are white and gray to reflect the natural surroundings. Here in Norway, U.S. soldiers practice what it would be like to fight in the mountains or to navigate a half-frozen lake. Military-to-military engagements like this one enhance the overall interoperability of the U.S. Marine Corps with allies and partners. While not always the most comfortable of conditions, cold weather provides a critical training ground for the U.S. military. Whether it's de-icing an aircraft, landing on a compacted snow runway, or exploring the snowy terrain with the help of a snowmobile, the wintry landscape must be understood and, thus, readily available for use by our military in both wartime and periods of peace. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.